Welcome, welcome. Добро пожаловать. We're not buffering. No, we're buffering. We're still buffering. A kind of it buffering, but it's low percentage. It's going up. And here I hope that wouldn't be buffering today. No. Oh man. Well, we're here to continue with Final Fantasy XVI in our Harsh Odyssey over Clive, and he's trying to, like, he already accepted the truth that it was he who defeated his brother, but his brother is kinda alive, so he has to now what's it called? To destroy mother crystals and save the world from like their dominance over ether of the world or something. Yeah, so we're gonna go to Holy Empire capital and fight to defeat the crystals and stuff. 50% buffering. Man, I thought I defeated it. Okay, let me. Oh wait, it's too late for that. It's not gonna be saved. There will be something. There will be some parts of of missing stuff that would be lost. Oh well. Alright, so let me instead talk about the stuff that I did yesterday. So since we finished Smuta and we'll have to choose a new game to play next Thursday, I then the thumbnail for Elden Ring. That's what we're gonna start. We're gonna start Elden Ring on the next Thursday. What up, you? Yeah, I thought instead of just slapping my model onto the game art that already many of us exist, we need to something more of a to do, and I done this one. Do I look the part? But there already was the guy with a shield in the like the usual armor, but I slapped my face there and changed cloak to orange and the armor to silver, like I prefer. The shield is still there, the sword also still there. They look nice. It was looking like in the middle. It was looking like this. So well, it was changed. How do I put them in comparison? Somewhere like this. yeah, so yeah, in the middle it looked like this. This have to fix the wooden part of armor. It probably slapped another shield on a shield. And have to fix stuff around so it would look more normal-ish. Especially at the end of a sword handle. And the tree was wrong. This one looks more like an L3. So yeah, and yeah, how a few hours. I spent a few hours on making thumbnail. So yeah, and after that, wait, what have I done? 1, 2, what? Huh? Strange. I hope it didn't delete something important from my OBS settings. Yeah, and other than that, I rigged my my Ronin outfit. Let me load up. I didn't set it, but I can load it, but I didn't set everything up. So here it is. My Ronin outfit. I didn't set up any blend shapes, so like to different hand forms and reconnecting to also other places. So is it better right now? Are we not buffering? It seems so. Uh-huh. And once I'm trying to reconnect, the chat stops working. And we're still buffering. Maybe I need to turn on and off extension. Does it change the session? How does this work? Why does it work properly? Why I have to do everything all over again? Alright, so I suppose with this giant amount of buffering we'll have to go to game. Studio mode, game mode, console, window projector. Here we go. I need to do so I don't know chat works or not. At least I can see chats. I can see chats separately outside of our OBS screen, but only there. I should have see messages if someone types somewhere in chat. I should, but will I? Tapa 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 tapa. 9. Put myself somewhere here. Go over here. Somewhere here I should be. Like this? Yeah, probably. Maybe. Possibly. Oh, sound. So you also hear sound. On 80, -10. Yeah, should be something like, oh, console. Let me change the voice on the audio, system audio. Apparently, we should have a normal sound without any delay. Sounds right.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy. What do you suppose it could be?
Just in case. Once again, let's check chat. Okay, but we have multi-chat. Multi-chat also works when this one stops working. So multi, here it is. Yay! At least some chats works.
Clive, was it?
Well, YouTube, of course, always goes with a little bit of delay, but yeah. Yeah, here we go. We have working chat. We have working chat. There's only 16% of buffering, which is not bad. Not bad at all. Not gonna lose much. It seems it goes okay. Speak with Karen. What you want to speak about?
So what god's-forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
What?
The holy capital.
Oh.
And
It's
what
called
was
Oriflame?
Sid not having... On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
We have flame tongue swords, which is really cool. And I don't suppose we can do anything with it. Oh, we just got it. It's a new sword.
Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, somewhat foul's brewing. And it ain't Tyre's borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will ya?
All right.
I also taken some side quests to craft something, but we already got a sword. So there's no really need to run around for side quests. Red Letter Day. In Last Wing, search Gatlin Bells for the missing items. I mean, before going to the main, whatever they need us to go, so we can go to side quests.
Take a seat, Clive.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Yeah, to fight with mother crystals.
About a moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
Oh yeah.
As the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty.
Remember how he claimed that it's all for the sake of the people's mouths that he needs to feed?
Might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
Hmm?
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
This.
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send a Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
So we need the help of a dame.
Who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
What was this guy? He looking at us like this. Alien Repos unlocked. Another side quests. Alien reports are now available for viewing by speaking to Gaute at the Alien report counter at the Hideaway Mess. These reports compiled by course breakers contain information on quests currently available across Valistea.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you? Goat at your service. Well, at the Hideaway service anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the curse breakers. Or any other willing volunteers.
Okay.
And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Or maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word. Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own.
Is it a quest like bring something to someone?
They've got proper bounties on them and all.
Use alien reports.
Here you go.
Use Gaute alien reports to not only find new quest randomly, but also travel immediately to the obelisk waypoint nearest server. Oh, nice. Welcome, Captain. Dying on the wine. Well, the cat's away. It's like it's a different side quest from the ones that I already have. Imperial province of Rosario. So we was our party of a childhood friend and a dog doing some shenanigans
It's done for.
in his hand.
I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
What happened?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but oh, please help them.
All right.
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
All right. Prioritize quest. Bandits. Waving their swords in the tavern? That's not all right.
Ha! Golden Stable's my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers.
Oi.
Oh, that's a fine sword, friend.
I just crafted it.
Heavy though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it?
You won't be able to handle it.
Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this over with.
Eight experience. For those. Oh, but we level up. Great.
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is, the hero of the Golden Stables.
People will think
That's
twice
quite a nickname.
if Joe's around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby.
I wasn't.
Good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here,
What's this?
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
I want apple cider.
work to do for to make this place presentable. You best be going before I arm you with a mop.
Oh no, not the map. Well, complete. Verit and steel silk. Oh, materials. Materials for a future crafting.
There he is, the man of the hour.
You're speaking to me? I'm the man of the hour. Alright, so, speak Quentin and Lustwing. Give stout bales for the missing items. Give stout bales. World mappa. Where are here it is. That's the last wing. So here are arable downs for a missing item.
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open.
Will I get attacked by bandits while collecting items here? What items did they lost? Sack?
Good. Looks like I'm in the right area. More of the lost supplies.
Where's destination nearby?
I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. I've come this far. Might as well ask around.
Did you happen to see lost items just laying around?
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. And I suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do,
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing? Seemed well looked after.
Is the real situation the dog eating my homework?
To the village then. Thank you.
It will be much faster to travel like this. Alain is not Quinn.
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
I can try.
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue breather, looks like.
So you two had a hash life before?
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been
I
stealing
suppose the wedding will have something to feed them.
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him. And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to him. Be sure to let me know, Clive.
His voice kinda reminds me of Patrick Stewart's, but not exactly. Like the younger version of Patrick Stewart.
Can I have another cup, Teddy?
There'll be no...
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
Alright.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
No, we're not giving them bread and water, we're giving them bread and wine.
Brother, did you see
Fancy.
that bearer spoke to him?
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
May we? Truly?
Indeed. You can.
Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
And our main quest is to travel to capital of a country where people like this were mistreated like this. So let's give you more understanding of the world.
Us now, brother.
Nothing bad, I promise.
Cellar passage. Cellar passage.
Back, are ya? Did Master Quentin summon ya? The shad's all salted and smoked. But it'll be an age before the stink's gone from the start.
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
Ah. Really? The dog took away the letter? The dog looks hungry.
Seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this. And he's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our career out of trouble.
Oh, we can fast travel.
Maybe I should just own up to what Owen said. Oh, there you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you...
Indeed.
Found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me then. And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies is one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter.
What?
She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keep Sid sane while she's away.
He never mentioned a daughter.
Well, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin bolts. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your trouble.
Sid is a dad?
If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
Materials. Randall in Laubert's Pass. Laubert's Pass. It's in Lost Wing. And there are also quests there. I can take a quest here. I have to travel all the way there. Dine on the wine.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad?
What? Stealing from the vineyard to see someone?
Master Quinton will never forgive me if I don't save that crop.
Are you a farmer?
I want no trouble.
I don't provide trouble, I provide help.
Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Griga. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue.
What?
A friend of Master Quinton's. Then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lostwing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
Oh no.
Someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean for that matter. I suppose the smell's got 'em worked up. And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quinton will have my guts for garters. You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need? Please, rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
Will help.
All right. I'll see to it.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's Bales on the edge of town. And hurry, Lostwing needs those grapes.
The grapes. The only thing that can be... that they used to make wine from. So they could drink some alcohol and forget about their problems for a day. And week. And year. Or whatever the time they need. Now back to the vineyard. Either way, need to go to different places. Alright, so let's go there. And then probably teleporting would be easier. Oh, just them. Oh, this path leads nowhere. They call this place Lost Wing not because it's a lost airship, but because you can easily lost in a Lost Wing. Northwind Valley. Wasps near the graveyard, so we're going not to the wasps. Randall, we're looking for Randall. Oh, just in the middle of the road. You'll be sitting. Randall, I presume.
The man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road.
Oh.
Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but reckless sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quinton what happened.
Yeah, alright, so Randall is a hero. The drawing this beast away to save his comrades.
Goblins. Why am I not surprised?
little bit forgot how to play this game.
Not this time.
Ow.
Not this time.
Man.
Too slow.
Here we go. Bone necklace. Very little rhyme and even less reason went into the creation of this beastly neck ornament. The bones strung along its crude twine most likely belonging to those fortunate enough to meet its maker. Randall? Oh. Forsot.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
I found him, unfortunately. Not alive.
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the South Gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away. I knew he was brave. No, I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
Had you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
That's quite a lot of materials for the side quest. And we have to deal with wasps.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see them?
Yeah, that's the road back to the vineyards. Wasps. Wasps. To fight with wasps, you need to use charged magic attacks.
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
That's enough.
Meddlesome, all this.
Stay down.
Less than enemy slain monologue, like best defeated. Bloody hate shopping.
Looks like that was the last of them. I better let Quentin's man know.
Why not? What if we did the wasps? Now people can make the wine.
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quentin would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotand Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quentin's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honor.
Quest complete. Black blood. A sick, oily substance sometimes found pulling newly formed wounds in the earth, such as the cracks left by tremors or passing of icon. Though it burns as hot and bright as any crystal, the liquid has until recently been largely ignored by the people of Valistea due to the acrid smoke it emits when ignited. So it's like gunpowder? And back to the main quest. We have nothing to craft, as far as I remember. I can check.
Well, what's that for you, dear?
Flame Tongue is the best weapon that we can craft. And we can't refine it. It is worse for bear. Worse for bear.
Anything else?
What can you say, Kupo? Blue, careful, you don't set that breath alight, Kupo. Main quest then. Gabba.
Well, someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gaff.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake said is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed.
And we don't have an army.
And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Try not to find out.
Yeah.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days.
Oh, again, he's not part of our party.
You two behave now.
And no one mentions that we also have a doggo in our party. Okay, no, Nostrich. We're going for a last thing.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. But will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
I hope that's the road.
Now his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad.
Is it safe to ride to Northreach now?
Clearview? Clearview? How's this song called? Spiders! Weak spiders. More spiders! Who else? Who's left? Oh. That's the main road. The dragon? Really?
Not this time.
Also a second the charge attack. dragon tail, and I suppose I can use it in crafting system. Griffin head braid. Gear. Increase burning blade damage by 7%. Well, it is true that large felines make a home. Middle-making deserts tales of flying lion with a mane of living flame and rage, just as hot as fallacious, most likely as a result of chance encounter with long-haired, get ill-starred enough to have seen caught in brush fire. Expert from Buddhist pilgrim. I'm moving on the main road. Well, chocobos. That's a big area. Checking it.
Stay down. It's over.
Ooh, it's a big area. No, it's not. Holy Eye. Holy Hand. Dragonairi. Oh, another dragon. Oh.
Flames to me.
Ow. Two dragon tails. Not just one. There's no chest around. I see something shiny over there. Three sharp fangs. Oh, wolves. Well, Worgen. Still werewolves.
That's enough.
Oh, that's our boy. He looks more than a wolf than this Worgen thingies.
Soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
Lamp out of Sumbercue.
Delightful.
Baker?
Welcome, good... Back off, Branded. Can't you see I'm with a customer?
Here we're in the land of mistreating the bearers.
How about a plum for the apple of your eye?
Keep your hands to yourself. No one will buy anything that's been soured by a Branded's touch.
With reds, whites, ales, meads,
The right to confiscate
ciders,
any
perries,
objects forbidden by the
murrays.
throne.
Are you gonna buy something or not?
You say these are all from Dalmekia?
Have you no other bearers? Those two look rather... used.
Used? Yes, but spent? Hardly. They've both at least a good year left in them.
Yikes.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
I suppose.
You can trust me, yes, but... why would you...
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital.
And how we go through the checkpoint.
I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested.
Unless...
We'll pretend to be hers.
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
A few moments of pretending to be mistreated by a harsh master just to go through the checkpoint. It's not this heavy of a price. It also depends what a favor we should do after.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But... it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Okay.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up.
Oh, man.
Another fucking branded. Oh, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't.
And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
I suppose I can turn around and explore.
That's the day done then. Drinks.
Training grounds. Iron Flagon.
Vale. How about the Vale then?
Hotter, you bleeding shit-a-bed bearer!
What do we have here? Sharp Funk. Royal Meadows. For this thing to work, shouldn't someone charge it up? Or you don't need to constantly charge it up? Just a few times a day in order to water to be created from this ether crystal. But doesn't it consume ether from the atmosphere around? Drying it up. Shackles. I don't suppose I will find something epic in the chest in the area.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late. Oh, don't tell me you've grown tired of us.
It's not that. The garrisons are being called back to the capital. We're to join the legions.
They will have no time to visit the Vale.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling, welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls.
What happened?
Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this.
Accept the moon instead from Isabel.
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
Tatiana.
I should probably start here.
Is it Tatiana on French? Aid Isabel in finding Tatiana. Investigate Tatiana whereabouts. Where could she be?
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She didn't mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
Oh, that's
Garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
She, the guy in love with her or obsessed with her to being a stalker?
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
That's the day done then.
I suppose we'll find out.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then, is it?
What do you think? Nothing like a quick tumble on another man's coin?
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded?
Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
Yes, it would be terrible for them.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though. On account of him being in war. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Falls there nigh on every night.
In these empires, people don't like bearers, so how exactly this two will give me a side quest?
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors.
So he's an ally.
Likely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
It's hard to believe, yes.
But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And
that's
despite
terrible.
my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
I thought it was the other way around. That everyone with this mark lacks the freedom. Fine, what do you need me to do?
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the Dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I'm expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
Alright. So there's some good people in the Empire, huh?
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
What do you reckon Yannick's done to upset the dame?
And how...
Sergeant's got it in for us two. As if either of us needs to brush up on our swordcraft.
He wouldn't doubt our swordcraft if he'd seen us stand a veil last night.
I already can imagine we will fight with that guy.
Where's your commanding officer branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
But I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dame laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Fine.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
They're so in for it, right? They have no idea what they get themselves into.
Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we?
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you. Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding.
This won't happen.
Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon. Alright, so you know one end of a plank from me.
Flames to me!
But they have problems with me having icons.
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine.
Oh.
Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? Bearer, win the dame's favour anyway.
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
Wake wins! You got potential. I give you that.
They still speak so alarmingly, I even beat it up like this.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
Nope. Nope. Not gonna happen. Nope.
The Emperor's finest, thrashed by a brand.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Don't they need food in order to produce magic?
You look like you need a rest.
Food prepared by Matthew for free overworked and deft bearers employed in Dawson Ridge garrison.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I don't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
How do I deliver the one that's busy currently?
Excuse me, you there? The gentleman with the sword?
It's another quest.
I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dames?
Kinda.
I'll trouble you for some assistance. You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
No, why not?
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total: a grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
Are they being... are they
haven't seen you around the
Oh.
Vale of late. Oh, don't tell me you've grown tired of...
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is
No surprise there.
who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
That's the day done then. Drinks and the veil.
Will this too just let me go through? It seems so. Alright.
If the right
Let's deliver those goods.
forbidden by the throne.
Spices from the
Fresh fish, all from the sea of places. Very good.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice.
Maybe Persever Johnson just allows this unexceptional leather sack is accompanied by the eerily melodic tinkling that is likely best ignored. Coins. It's full of coins.
That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best, specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course.
Though, as per usual, believes me nothing in front of a prophet.
I have no business with Branded.
Oh, yeah?
I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone. This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false...
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars?
Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
So he lives, he sleeps, and he smokes.
Each one is handcrafted from the finest desert wool.
So it was wine, cigars, what is this gonna be?
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now, shoot.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard. But this here'll make them less so. For a while at least. Sorry about the welcome. I meant nothing by it. You wait right here. Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Perfume?
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
Perfume, cigars,
I thought it was like drugs, like opium.
expensive tastes.
But no, it was perfume.
How can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Gate until all packs have been inspected.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something.
Well, I got your wine, cigars, and perfume.
Ah, you have returned.
I believe these are yours.
Box of cigars, essence of rose, and brandy wine. After the leaves of the tobacco plant are harvested, they are dried and cooled for several moons to improve their flavor before being finally chopped and rolled inside a single uncut leaf. Though no other ingredients are added, the resulting cigars are possessed of distinct aromas of vanilla, cherry, and clove. It is said that the petals of 20 roses are required to distill a single drop of fragrant rose oil. Seriously? Potent spirit made by distilling wine and then aging in barrels for several decades, as such it remains a luxury even for the aristocracy.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my
Ah,
boy.
it wasn't coins, it was
Why not
crystals.
just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
A little bit.
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done.
Are we back? Like just little connections there for a little bit. Just when we finished with the quest of a trader that's selling not such good of an items. Oh. But, I mean, not non-sanctioned crystals. Strange. And now there's a lot of buffering. Thirty-four percentage. 34 percentage buffering. That's not good. What about now? Are we back? Are we back? Would I still have a lot of buffering? Yes. Yes, indeed. 29. 32. 35. Oh man. No, 65 percentage. 65 percentage buffering is not good. It's not good at all. Are we fine? Oh, now? Now we are fine? Well, it always depends on how many times I have to restart the VPN in order for the network for buffering not be appearing. Food.
I have something for you.
I brought food.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
We can get involved.
What do you reckon Yannick's done for?
He's still healing this guy? After all this time?
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! Jack, you'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here. It looks like you need it.
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though.
rover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
His voice was so devoid of life.
Another one of the dame's pets.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late. Oh, don't tell me you've grown tired.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter.
Indeed.
No wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
Friend of the people. Magic dash, more materials for crafting. Alright. Main quest. Travel all the way to the north. Ooh. So, look for Tatiana.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
It's the big wet field.
That's enough for today, Branded.
Go on, back to the pens here. I need you fit for the morrow's harvest.
That's enough dallying, you two. Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be done.
Oh boy.
You, Branded, here, now.
I do not serve you, but okay.
You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
He could ask nicely.
All right. Where is he?
My, I see they've sent me a Branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go, and see that you kill the beast.
All bark and no bite.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
Maybe it's not a son.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it.
The boy that cried wolf?
Stay back. I'll deal with this.
Will we find out that the boy was playing with his wild wolf? And father was against it?
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk.
Oh.
Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
Seriously, that's a child's game.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
Yeah, and how would we do this without gaining attention of the gods?
You, Brandy, come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet and then have the gall to return.
Poor pet?
That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you. He talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the
It's your fault.
sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
I have a feeling he will change his song after I mention the name.
That unlucky wretch would be the dame. I can summon her if you like. Though I doubt she would welcome the interruption.
You serve the dame. Why would a woman of her caliber...
You look afraid. Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? Can you imagine their fear? Their pain? From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first. Now, if you need help with the second...
Father, he's scaring me.
You think to threaten us, Branded? The dame's pet or no, I will not abide such insolence.
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
I really don't want to think about this.
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
What do you mean?
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, it's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's nest two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
I don't want to be an enemy of that guy. I really don't. What was the saying? Karma is a bitch? I don't suppose I will see this too. So you're gonna jump off through little fence, but not for the big fence?
Had another branded drop in the field yesterday.
How do they expect us to finish the harvest when the ones the capitals...
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please can you help me look for her?
I can certainly try.
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting.
What are the chances that the boy just decided to go away
Field to search.
and never return?
For little luck, someone might have seen her. You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet, Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
Now the question, will we help Chloe run away or have to bring her home? Wait.
Chloe?
No, the dog is barking at Chloe.
More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption.
She used all of her razor.
The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favourite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Oh.
That's all she was to you. A plaything. Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
But Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
Oh.
I'm so sorry, Chloe.
There's still hopeful, is it? Maybe will become someone that will help bearers in the future in the Empire, like this Chamberlain that we met earlier.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Bertrand?
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
What do we have here?
Oi, don't touch anything.
Gotcha, feel slim in the break gouge for 30 seconds.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the Dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the Dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
If I won't forget about it. Why the soldier wanted to sell the comb? Why he thought it was a priceless antique? Well, Tatiana may have said that it was... We lost connection again? What's happening today? What with the internet?
Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to more for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the Dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a Dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the Dame I'm...
Are we back? But wait. Wait. I don't understand how the buffering works, so I can fast travel.
If it was a message that needed delivering, I could have seen to it, milady.
Of course you could, had it not been personal. You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived.
Yeah.
They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
A wizard comb, an old wooden comb gifted to Tatienne by Madame Isabel. Several of the teeth appear to have been recently broken.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
The Dame. Quest complete. Get one mighty right.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Not to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital.
What?
That couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Here's a little guy. A little chapel.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
By this road we should go. Well, time to reunite with the party.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
The back door to the capital. The pleasure houses.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
Is it that the big sack of coins?
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut. And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before.
And failed.
I may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
If only everything could be handled by reforms. And speaking and talking. But it's usually not how it is. Drake's... How did they go to inside of a city? From here to here. You have reached a pivotal moment in the story. If you continue, you will not be able to return. Alright. Drake's head.
enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
That'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans.
Murphy's Law.
You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
Cute. The crystal's curse.
Come on, this way. Try to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
Don't worry, the passage is empty.
I suppose there's no time to look around for treasures and chests.
All right, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
Single man for reaching the sanctum, so shut your gob and keep your eyes open.
There's no way to like go around or create a distraction. Huh. There was a reason to look around. Oh, 500 gil! Well? How many skill points abilities I have? Double jump. I use it a lot.
They're not from the garrison.
I swear this passage used to be secret.
How are you mess?
Perfect plans, Clive. Perfect plans.
Super cock.
They never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
But all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
All right.
Captain! To arms, men! Summon the cannoneer! At once! Here!
Ow.
This may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed?
Another big guy.
You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
With a talker.
Then let's shut him up.
Not this time.
Oh. Oh.
You feel that? Something,
Ether. It's ether.
Then we better make this quick. Too slow.
Why won't you die?
Because I don't want to.
Is he?
bollocks. He's gonna Kashik.
What? What?
Poor wretch.
Save your pity. You'll get none in return. There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment.
Three in a row.
Too slow. Not this time.
Imperial Cannoneer slain! Increase ignition damage by 12.
I'll never get used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
God, duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cares.
Nothing in the room.
Deep of the blessing, my friends. Who said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits?
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
So a big amount of concentration of ether has this normal people, not the bearers. Does it mean that using the crystals all the time for magic also damages people? Made it. I didn't expect to be made it.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to attack the capital. Could this be why?
What? She said you could call her Isabel. Never mind. If ever there was a reason to obstruct beneath the flood would be it. Those guards at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
Sudden level up. They didn't ever use the term Akashic until fight with the Cannoneer, right?
Doesn't look that far. Right.
Sid gonna fall, isn't he? Sid!
Some help.
Hold on.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side, eh? At least you won't get lost.
I have a feeling Clive, after feeling his hand, have a understanding of how soon it will turn into a stone because of a Barra's curse. Warcry. Some opponents will use the ability Worker to invigorate themselves, enhancing their performance in battle. Look at the icon to try to defeat them before they can deal too much damage. How would I understand? Who's using Warcry? I don't see. This one? A captain? Is it the way through or the way back? Just to get the item. Oh no.
That's enough.
I said an ambush. It dealt with. And where to? Oh, Akashic. The reversible change brought about by a living being of exposure to ether creates teachers are stripped of any intelligence or sense of self they may once have had and becomes suffused with life force, usually manifesting in extreme strength and aggression. Flora can also turn, resulting in their twisted overgrowth. Those with serial tolerance, however, such as dominants and bearers, are less likely to turn Akashic. Where's the map? Local map. We came from here. Shouldn't we go down to the center of crystals? Do I have to open the gates? Huh. Champion, Legionnaire, oh, Captain.
Garuda, lend me your strength.
Oh. New enemies.
Garuda, lend me your...
Any more tough opponents? What? Coral sword? The blue one? Coral, while rather sharp, is also painfully brittle, which is why its use in all but the most primitive of weapons is almost unheard of. The sword is on all provenance, however, is possessed of remarkable rigidity while maintaining an edge that rivals that of Odin's blade. Okay. Oh. Oh, it's a curved sword. Sword. It's a sword. It's a little bit. It has a little bit of a curved blade.
I see they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy. On the count of three.
What happened to two?
What happened to one?
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now. As if if that was going to keep us out.
I can see something thanks to the dancing flame.
The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
Which is unlikely.
There's no one about.
I knew it would be big. But this...
Massive.
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum. You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide-and-seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it.
But how did he make it out alive?
I warped. You should try it.
The prince should not be at the capital, so we're not gonna meet Bahamut, at least not now.
Oh no.
Them again.
Is there something you two want to tell me?
Maybe later.
Those creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines?
Are the two places connected somehow?
Are rays teleporting from other dimension from mother crystals? Each mother crystal is a portal to this realm? Who, from where? Killing them?
That's enough.
Ow, ow, ow. can topple this one.
This time.
That was the one away! Let me guess, there will be another room and another set of war race.
When I was in the Imperial Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Let's just be careful then.
This looks like a big arena boss battle.
Where did that come from?
If I had to guess...
Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
Well, if it's a fight he wants.
Ready, Clive?
Always.
I have a feeling that sound became a little bit delayed for a second. Capture the audio, wave out. How about now? It's a second. I swear, it's a second. Ah. Maybe like this. Ah.
Not this time.
These are abilities.
Where's he off to now? Clive, look out!
How do you look out? Laser beam. Dragon Dance? So basically wasted the charge. Akashic Dragon slain. Bloody Hand, Black Blood.
Are you all right?
Fine.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move. Not that any sane commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after, by which I mean hunted. I just hope in the end they'll see that we didn't have any other choice, that it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one. Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Then it all starts here. Time to earn that menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it?
The Outlaw. How exactly are we gonna destroy the Mother's Crystal?
We're almost there. Anyone having second thoughts?
Not me.
We're with you to the end, Sid.
Then what are we waiting for?
Well, Here we are in front of the Mother Crystal.
It's beautiful.
The heart of Sambrek.
It wouldn't be as easy as this.
Well, that didn't work. I think we're gonna need a bigger sword.
Mine's bigger.
Thank you, Clive, but I meant that figuratively. The core's clearly made of sterner stuff. Sajeas going to have a fix when she hears about this. Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here.
I like think appearing under the earth or they going from the skies and under the earth where they are.
That's more like it.
Clive, look.
Portal?
What is that?
With laser beams?
Ifrit. I need Ifrit. Come to me. I can't do this without you.
Misses?
Hold on.
Why they wanted Clive? And what we're doing back in the world between worlds? I still will have to fight with this, aren't I? Typhon?
You again. Where are you? What do you want? Fuck. It's still alive.
We'll have to fight with it. Or is the Ramos stuff still in it?
Get out of my head! If I don't answer you, I'm leaving. One way or another. Garuda, lend me your strength! That's enough. It's over.
Should not stand in the circles. How nice of him to attack with the delay.
What else can he do? That power isn't yours.
Oh man.
But this is mine.
It always had blue eyes. Melee attack, range attack, evade, jump. What about launch? After executing fireball burst. To prevent devastating melee finish known as backdraft. Sprint over text distance. hold. And circle to avoid. Ow! How much damage? 400!
It's done.
So many of them!
How many more could there be?
They were all the same as humans, then united into one body?
As you wish.
Sidestep. Why is the music as like it's an arcade? We're leveled up. Breath of fire. Reduce flames of reverse. Cooldown time about 12 seconds. I wonder, are we back? No, are we back and everything alright? Because we have no buffering. So there was just an epic scene. Was fighting between Ifrit and Typhon. And I hope we didn't lost much footage. But it still was inside of Clive's head.
Clive,
Enjoy your nap?
You're wounded.
This? It's only a scratch. Alright, the hole.
We'll find you a healer.
From 3 laser beams.
No, you won't.
What?
I know who you are. And if you think I'm gonna let you have him... think again.
Sid! Fight? Purpose?
Sid.
Sid!
One left. That'll do me.
Try not to talk.
But how will he explain who it was?
Clive. For so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life. It's all very well, a man reclaiming his fate. But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point? So, I made a choice.
He given us Ramu?
Don't do this. The rest is in your hands.
Sid!
The crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free. Stop. Please. I can think of none better than you.
Sid! Sid! He was such a good character. Waste your will? What? Are we gonna have another vision?
In ashen grip, let ember glow, to kindle flames anew.
Yeah, Joshua. How nice of you to finally show up. Now, can you tell your older brothers that you are alive and well?
I'm sorry, Clive. Had I arrived but a moment sooner. Do you remember me, boy?
Of course he remembers.
I saw you protect them. That was very brave. I know you're there, Ultima.
Oh. You have learned our name. What else have you learned, Phoenix?
My travels have revealed much about you and your ambitions. I know that it was you who tore me from my brother. And I know that it is his power that you seek. But know this. If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Very well.
Fill these
The audacity of this creature.
A disturbance.
We'll leave. My brother alone. This is getting us nowhere.
We agree. No more games, Phoenix. We have come to claim our vessel.
Teleportation is a declaration.
And I said no.
These flames are nothing. You will know what it is to burn.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
I wonder if Joshua will disappear before these two will come to conscious. Oh, did Joshua give him a phoenix down? So that these two could resurrect.
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am?
Did he sealed Ultima inside of him? And there will be repercussions for this.
Just try and get to my brother now. Fiend.
Oh. So finally Mother Crystals is getting destroyed. Yeah, how they will react when there's a whole society was built around this crystal? Meanwhile... Oh, in the hideaway? Oh... Our hub! The people live in that! The Atlas. Atlas. Wait, Titan Revenge.
Bastard!
Gab, we've got to go!
Not without this!
Sid is not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas?
Won't be necessary.
Yeah, sneaking into revenge.
Fuck me! Where the hell are you, Sid? Where the hell are you?
Damn. Kosnic, the Dalmatian Republic.
Finest silks from the master weavers of Randalar. Come, feel its softness. Make a nice gift for your wife.
Sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
I saw the loves that they show in my equipment.
Peas, beans, and
On the character.
goes in a pot. I've got the lot.
Curatives, restoratives,
Look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Picked this very morning.
restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices, palmatives, curatives, restoratives,
But why they had to go through Dalmatian Republic?
unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
5 years later? Year of the Realm 878.
It's good to see you, Sid.
Oh.
What have we learned?
Oh. he took his name and his caused.
The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way.
Kupka's private guard.
It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's forsaken slum.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them. Damn it all. You're as stubborn as the old Sid was. Just don't say I didn't warn you. You're Sid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
The name gives hope for a better, so it should be preserved. Okay, that makes sense. Our dog is so old.
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
Is that not nice?
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
It's going to be all right. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him, the outlaw. Sit here. Come on. Summon the others. The bearers.
Safe.
So we now have power of thunder! Clive has claimed a potion of Econoramo essence. A tonic Besramo not only changes the elemental aspects of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new icon abilities such as Thunderstorm, which rains 11 bolts down on all nearby enemies, knocking them back. Details of other abilities in my menu. Where my iconic hit Blind Justice can be used to lock on to launch a barrage of ball lightning. Up to 6 targets, lightning will temporarily remain fixed targets and can be ignited to deal additional damage by pressing O. Lightning can be reached at any time regardless of recovery status.
It dies here. Outlaws in here. Bring me his head.
How many are there?
Titan sends his regards.
Ow, ow. Oh, I can change between all 3 of them.
Enough of this. Let him play with the kitten.
What? What was the kitten?
They brought a pet.
What is this panther?
You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster.
Republican War Panther. Power you can remove might manifest. The shard crystal entangles the palm of can be held within its soft hum when held to the ear.
To hell with this!
And now they're running away in fear.
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
And now we need to bring them to safety.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
But,
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
if they want to like run away to try to be in freedom, someone will own them. We are here. Is it restoring the hideaway? Benomert Central Storm?
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
I miss him too.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Rides over, lovebirds. Home, sweet home.
hideaway in the middle of ocean. On an old airship, different from Lost Wing. Home sweet home.
Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
And that will be a good time to save. Save. I don't know, and did not want to create new save that I wanted to. Damn it. Yeah, that was yet another chapter in our Final Fantasy story. Oh boy. Oh boy. We saw hardships that Barasin Empire had to face, all kinds of different tragedies that happen over there. Sorry, we had to say goodbye to Seth. While we were destroying the mother crystal of Samrikyu, we find out that some entity from Portal of another realm tries to claim Clive as a vessel. So I hope we will find out about this in the future. I don't know what happened with Joshua. Did he just walk away? When I saw what happened to him after he sealed Ultima away inside him? We'll find out, I suppose, in the future. In the next Saturday, I will play Final Fantasy XVI. Continue playing. So, what's the schedule on the Tuesday? We have Wayfinder. Where we'll finally get Venomous, and we'll like play as a Venomous character through all that's left in the story in Wayfinder. On the Thursday, we're starting with Elden Ring, which we will probably never finish because I could never finish any From Software games, no matter how much I tried. So we'll see how long it will go with Elden Ring. And on Saturdays continue with Final Fantasy 16. So thank you everyone who visited the stream, everyone who will watch this VOD. If you want this channel to live and grow, please support me here on all social media. Do share my videos for anyone you think worth sharing. Do jump platforms from YouTube to Twitch to Troll to Blue Sky to Twitter to whatsoever. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next videos and streams. Bye.